The 2020 Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder. The 2020 Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder is the facelifted version of the original model launched in 2016. It's basically an upgraded variant of the rear-wheel drive alternative to the standard Huracan, which features an AWD layout. Visual upgrades are in line with the rest of the Huracan lineup, but the RWD stands out with a unique front bumper and rear diffuser. More notably, it's more powerful than the old model, as it now features the V10 engine of the old AWD model. The naturally aspirated mill cranks out 602 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. The 2020 Huracan Evo RWD Spyder hits 62 miles per hour from a standing start in 3.5 seconds. Exterior. Just like its predecessor, the RWD Spyder is actually notably different than the standard model. Because there's no traction to the front wheel, Lamborghini had to rethink aerodynamics and the cooling systems of the car, so the front fascia is unique to this model. What sets the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder apart from the regular model? For starters, there's a new splitter at the bottom of the bumper. The element is wider toward the corners and extends a bit more in front of the nose. The center vent no longer includes the thin winglets seen on the AWD model, so it appears to be a bit bigger, making the Huracan look more aggressive in the front. In addition, the side vents are significantly bigger and include vertical fins. The inner slats that separate the center outlet from the side vents are angled so that they appear to trickle down from the areas that flank the nose. This design makes it seem as if the car's nose extends forward a bit more than the regular Huracan. And I think that the front end of the RWD model looks better than the standard supercar. The profile is virtually identical to the standard Huracan except for the wheel. The rear-wheel drive model is fitted with 19-inch carry wheels, which feature a 5-spoke design as standard. Optionally, you can go with the larger 20-inch rims. Around back, there's a brand new diffuser that's not as aggressive as the one on the AWD model. While the latter features a race-inspired design with 5 big vertical fins, the RWD model comes with a diffuser that includes a pair of smaller fins onto the sides and an even smaller fin right in the center. This design is also unique to the RWD model. All these changes ensure drag reduction and downforce matches that of the coupe without requiring radical changes to the aerodynamic kit. Finally, the Huracan Evo RWD Spyder features the same soft top as the facelifted Huracan with 4-wheel drive. The lightweight roof stows in only 17 seconds under the rear hood, an operation that can take place at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. The soft top is available in a range of color options that can either complement the body color or provide a striking contrast. Interior. While the exterior is notably different from the regular model, the interior is identical to the AWD version of the Huracan. This means that it also benefits from the changes that came with the Evo facelift, starting with the infotainment display that measures 8.4 inches. The tablet-style screen stretches over the entire length of the center stack and provides access to a revised infotainment system that Lamborghini first introduced for the 2019 model year. You can use the interface to control the seats and the air conditioning, as well as a multimedia system that includes navigation, radio, and a video player. It also features Apple CarPlay integration and allows voice commands through Siri. You can also use it to operate the dual-camera telemetry system that records and analyzes the car's performance on the racetrack, but only if you add this feature from the options list. What sets the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder apart from the regular model? Nothing really. The design and layout are identical, and you can order the same features. You can heave leather and Alcantara upholstery, contrast stitching, including an option to match the exterior, and trim from lightweight materials such as carbon-forged composites and Lamborghini's patented carbon skin. Just like the regular model, the RWD Spyder allows you to electronically operate the rear window when the roof is up or down. The rear window functions as a windshield when up and highlights and allows the V10 engine's noise to enter the cabin when down. The 2 removable lateral windshields dampen lateral aerodynamic noise in the cockpit at high speeds. Drivetrain. The rear-wheel drive Spyder features the same 5.2-liter V10 engine as the rest of the Lamborghini Huracan lineup, but in a different tune. Specifically, the engine in this car cranks out 602 horsepower and 413 pound-feet of torque. This output enables the Italian roadster to hit 62 miles per hour from a standing start in 3.5 seconds and charge toward a top speed of 201 miles per hour. How does the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder compare to its predecessor? The facelifted Spyder is notably more powerful than the outgoing model. The old LP 580-2 Spyder came with 572 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque on tap, so the Evo version benefits from an extra 30 horsepower and 15 pound-feet of twist. The extra oomph makes the Evo a 10-second quicker than old Spyder. Top speed is also higher by 3 miles per hour, having increased from 198 to 201 miles per hour. How does the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder compare to the AWD Spyder? The new RWD Spyder is actually just as powerful as the old AWD Spyder. However, because the Evo Spyder is now just as powerful as the performance model, the RWD falls behind in terms of horsepower and torque. The AWD version of the Huracan Evo cranks out 631 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque, which is an extra 29 horses and 30 pound-feet of twist. The Evo Spyder is notably quicker than the RWD version. The extra power helps, but so does the fact that output goes to all four wheels. The Evo Spyder hits 62 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds, 0.4 clicks quicker than the RWD version. Top speed is similar, though, as the AWD model is just 1 mile per hour faster at 202 miles per hour. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder more powerful than the Ferrari F8 Tributo Spyder? Thanks to its rear-wheel drive layout, the F8 Tributo Spyder can be considered a rival for the Huracan Evo RWD Spyder, but these cars have completely different drivetrain. While the Lambo features a naturally aspirated V10, the Ferrari is fitted with a turbocharged V8. And the twin-turbo mill in the F8 Tributo is notably more powerful at 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. That's a 108 horsepower and 155 pound-foot deficit for the Lambo, so I guess the Ferrari wins. On the flip side, the Huracan is a good choice if you prefer naturally aspirated supercars. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder faster than the Ferrari F8 Tributo Spyder? Since it's notably less powerful, the Huracan is also significantly slower than the F8 Tributo. The Italian convertible hits 62 miles per hour in a scant 2.9 seconds, and that's more than a half-second quicker than the Huracan Evo RWD Spyder. The F8 Tributo Spyder is also faster with a top speed of 211 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour more than the Lambo. The V10 engine mates to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, just like the regular AWD model. You can change how the engine and the transmission behave by selecting one of 3 modes. There's strata for stability in all weather and driving conditions, obtained by minimizing rear-wheel slippage. Switch to Sport mode, and the drivetrain will allow the rear wheels to slide so you can perform drifts. Then there's Cora, the most aggressive model of the Huracan RWD Spyder. This setup optimizes the car's traction and agility when exiting corners at high speeds, giving you the best possible performance on the track. The Huracan rides on the same sports suspension with double wishbones with overlapped quadrilaterals and passive shock absorbers. The Magnaride electromagnetic damper control feature is available as an option. Stopping power comes from ventilated and cross-drilled discs, while additional grip is provided by the high-performance Pirelli P0 tires. How much does the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder cost? Pricing for the facelifted Huracan RWD Spyder starts from $229,428 in the United States. The drop-top supercar retails from €151,100 in the United Kingdom and from €175,838 in mainland Europe. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder more expensive than the old model? Yes, it is, and that's normal, given the updates. When it was launched in 2016, the Huracan RWD Spyder was priced from $199,800. This means that the updated Evo model comes with a $29,628 premium. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder cheaper than the AWD model? Yes, it's notably cheaper than the standard model, which retails from $287,400. Give up the AWD system, and you'll save $57,972. At $229,428, the Huracan Evo RWD Spyder is the most affordable drop-top Lambo you can buy. It's around $21,000 more expensive than the coupe version, though, which comes in at $208,571. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder better than the Ferrari F8 Tributo Spyder? The Ferrari F8 Tributo is also a rear-wheel drive sports car, and they go head-to-head when it comes to traction and even pricing. However, the F8 Tributo features a turbocharged V8 engine that's notably more powerful. The 3.9-liter mill cranks out 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque, and that's 108 horsepower and 155 pound-feet more than the Lambo. As a result, the Ferrari is notably quicker to 62 miles per hour, needing only 2.9 seconds to get there. Its top speed is also superior at 211 miles per hour, 10 miles per hour more than the Lamborghini. The F8 Tributo Spyder is a bit more expensive, though, coming in at $274,280 before options. So the extra performance comes with almost an extra $50,000. Read our full review of the Ferrari F8 Tributo Spyder. Is the Lamborghini Huracan Evo RWD Spyder better than the McLaren 720S Spyder? The McLaren 720S Spyder is pretty much the same story. Mid-engined layout and rear-wheel drive, but a turbocharged V8 that also more powerful. The twin-turbo, 4.0-liter V8 is actually on par with Ferrari's, generating the same 710 horsepower and 568 pound-feet of torque. The sprint to 62 miles per hour is also similar at 2.9 seconds, while top speed is only a tad higher at 212 miles per hour. But that's 11 miles per hour more than the Lambo. On the other hand, top speed drops to 202 miles per hour with the top down, just 1 mile per hour more than the Huracan. The 720S Spyder also features the quickest folding roof, with only 11 seconds required to achieve infinite headroom. That's 6 seconds quicker than both the Lambo and the Ferrari. But the 720S Spyder is also the most expensive of the pack, with a sticker set at $317,500, that's almost $90,000 more than the Huracan Evo RWD Spyder. Read our full story on the McLaren 720S Spyder. Conclusion. The RWD Spyder might not be as powerful and quick as the AWD model, but it comes with 3 advantages over its sibling. For starters, it's notably more affordable. I'm not saying you can save almost $60,000 because this shouldn't really be an issue with supercar buyers, but it's a big amount that you can invest in cool options. It's also enough to do enough customization to turn your Lambo into a unique car. Second, the RWD layout will provide a lot more fun on the road and the track. If you want the authentic Lamborghini experience, this is the way to go, really. Third, I think that the visual changes Lambo made to the RWD model make this car look more appealing. Sure, we could argue that it's notably slower than the competition, but hey, is a half second really that important when you're already hitting 62 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds? Love it. Unique front fascia RWD fun, more affordable, naturally aspirated choice among turbo competitors. Leave it not as powerful as other Huracans, notably less powerful than the competition.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.